Coming up on Good Morning Texas, we take a look at an interesting film festival.
Fundraising for a man's best friend.
And a group on campus who's challenging students on the dance floor.
All this and more coming up on Good Morning Texas.
Good morning, Texas. Welcome to our first show of the year. I'm Rachel Robillard.
And I'm Luqman Adeyni. With us today is our news anchor, Calli Conti.
Hi.
As fall returns, so does a plethora of music and film festivals. This weekend was the 27th annual Austin Gay and Lesbian Film Festival. GMTX reporter Alejandra Gonzales shows us what it's all about.
Hi, I'm Alejandra Gonzales and I'm here at Austin's International Gay and Lesbian Film Festival for GMTX. Let's go check it out. This year, aGLIFF celebrated 27 years of programming at the Alamo Drafthouse on South Lamar, with over 100 films ranging from suspense thrillers to romances, along with many that tackled issues including race, culture, sexuality, and gender identity.
We're in our 27th year. That makes us the fourth oldest LGBT film festival in the country. We are one of the largest. We're the oldest in the Southwest by far. When it comes to Austin culture, this is one of the anchors of LGBT culture. Pride has been around since the 70s and 80s. This festival has been around since 87. As culture has evolved, there's been more investment into gay films. More filmmakers themselves have been out and proud to create gay film. And then of course internationally, with the more open cultures, there's plenty of programming that we pull from international other countries across the pond. We truly have a full rainbow of American culture coming together to produce good film about people. And I can't be more proud.
This is Alejandra Gonzales reporting for Good Morning Texas.
I think that is so cool. I've been to Alamo Drafthouse a million times, but I never knew they did events like that. Like, really? I've been to the Justin Timberlake sing-along and like a bunch of movies, but this is a different sort of PR than they've ever done before.
I love that. I personally never been to Alamo Drafthouse. I've been really wanting to go ever since one of my really good friends went to the Beyonce sing-along.
Oh,
and that's what I'm all about.
So fun.
I need to go. I need to go. So
it's great.
Yeah. They're always doing fun little things over there. It's really cool the different things and events they have around Austin.
Oh, for sure. There's so many things going on in Austin, such as the Strut Your Mutt. Best Friends Animal Society Strut Your Mutt may just be the most fun you can have to help save the lives of homeless dogs and cats in your neighborhood and around the country. Triolo reports on the annual fundraising dog walk, fun run, and festival to raise funds for local shelters and rescue organizations.
Two-legged and four-legged friends alike participated in a dog walk and fun run event to raise money for local shelter and rescue organizations, both benefiting dogs and cats.
It is a rainy day in Austin, Texas, but that is not stopping contestants here at the Best Friends Society Strut Your Mutt Festival.
Best Friends is Strut Your Mutt, founded 19 years ago in Salt Lake City, partnered with 23 Austin pet shelter and rescue organizations in hopes of meeting their fundraising goal for this year's festival.
Well, our goal was 125,000, and we already exceeded that as of this morning, so it'll be really interesting to see what our final count is.
It was Austin's third time hosting the event. However, leaders within the organization have managed to rapidly expand it to its 100 volunteer and 800 participant turnout.
It's taken a lot of teamwork, a lot of volunteers, donors, sponsors, and participation. People really caring about our mission to save them all.
An unlikely partnership for the event was with Austin's Shadow Cats. Director of Sanctuary Operations David Murphy elaborated on how their organization raised 23% of all Austin Strut Your Mutt funds.
We have a base of people who are with us in spirit today and who have helped support us and made Shadow Cats the #1 fundraising organization at Strut Your Mutt Austin the third year in a row.
Owners and their pets could be found visiting an array of booths ranging from treats to toys. Participants shared their experiences at the event.
It was great. This is the first time we've come out and we're loving it, all the activities and all the people.
It was great. It was a lot of fun, and it was a great day to have pugs out here because they usually can't tolerate the heat.
Triolo, Good Morning Texas.
Wow, Strut Your Mutt, what a great organization. It makes me really wish I had my golden retriever Presley here to take her with. I would put her in, like, dress her up and put like multicolored bandanas on her. Oh my gosh, she would love that.
Yeah.
I know.
But it was raining that day. I'm surprised everyone made it out there and they stayed and stuck
It's
through
a
it.
great turnout.
Yeah.
I love events like this. I love that you can. Austin is just such an animal-friendly place. I mean, I too wish my dog was here. She's all the way in California, but I love that it's such a friendly place. You can take your dog pretty much anywhere, like a tailgate. And speaking of tailgates, students for Texas Athletics and UT student government organizations are combining efforts to create an all-student tailgate on the UT campus. Marysabel Cardozo reports on the idea behind the proposed new student game day experience.
Many organizations have separate tailgates for their members, but that might all change. Students for Texas Athletics has joined forces with student government to create one unified student tailgate.
Ryan Shingledecker, who ran for student body president 2 years ago, he first came up with the idea. Ryan, and then someone named Meg Weiss, Matt Johnson, and I were the first members of Students for Texas Athletics in this new organization. We started an initiative-based campaign to where we wanted to get on-campus tailgating for students where everyone was together.
Student government president Corey Rady thinks it's possible as long as they finalize the plan.
We're in the process, but again, this is something that lasts quite a while in terms of creating, and it's not the easiest thing to do, especially on a campus of this size. So making sure we're answering every question correctly is key.
Other spirit groups seem to like the idea. Hellraisers president Emil Zawatsky is all for it.
A unified tailgate would be the perfect way to bring everyone together to, celebrate why we're here in the first place, and that's to cheer on our horns. We would welcome that 100%.
You have the Hook'em horns, you have burnt orange, but you don't really have a game day experience that gets everyone in the same location. And so the idea behind student tailgating is that everyone would be able to come to this location, and whether you're in an organization, not in an organization, you'd be able to come and tailgate as a student. And so it really just brings everyone together.
Behind me is East Mall, one of the possible locations for the student tailgate. SG and students for Texas Athletics hope to at least make a plan by the end of the year.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty great idea. I mean, I wouldn't want to always tailgate with the parents and the older people.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's interesting to see them, but, I like to stay around the other students my age.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great new tradition. I mean, we have Coach Charlie Strong here starting a new tradition. Why not start a new student tradition by starting an awesome tailgate?
Absolutely.
I love it.
I love that location they were talking about, right in front. You're in between the tower and the stadium, and it's just like such a beautiful area with that green grass, and I think it's a great idea. I love it.
Well, don't go anywhere. Coming up next, a look at this week's weather forecast.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Good Morning Texas. In an effort to be more energy efficient while giving students the power their phones need, the university has teamed up with student organizations to work toward a brighter solution.
If you've been gone all summer break, you may have noticed something new standing across from DKR Stadium. In 2011, a group of students from the College of Natural Sciences proposed the idea to create hands-on solar applications on campus. Megan Archer, an environmental and biological sciences senior, was one of those students.
We see it, but maybe we can't use it, and we don't really know how it works. So the whole point of these solar stations was kind of to get people thinking about other ways to use it.
There are currently 2 stations on campus, one in front of the art building across from the stadium, and the other in front of the PCO.
Conveniently located here on campus, these completely solar-powered energy stations provide quick and easy power for students and teachers on the go.
Once the proposals were made, the Science Undergraduate Research Group, SURGE, teamed up with the university's Green Fee Committee and the company Soul Design Lab to build these $60,000 structures. Through their solar-paneled roofs, they can power up to 18 cell phones and other electronics at any time of day.
It's a dual purpose. It's the application of the technology, the solar technology, but it's also a how do we use this space and how could we make this space more useful and interesting to us.
It really feels amazing to see our work completed. I know several of our members were very instrumental in actually building the kiosks, and just when I see someone using it, it makes me feel really good inside just because I know we're promoting solar energy.
Surge says they are working toward installing touchscreens as well as a third charging station in Central Campus. And in an age where everyone seems to rely so much on their technology, it appears these stations couldn't have come at a better time.
We're phone people now, so we do need this.
And to celebrate the new installation of these charging stations, the university and Surge will be hosting a lunch party outside the art building this Friday. And now for some news from Calli.
Thank you, Luqman. Urban Outfitters received intense backlash for their vintage Kent State sweatshirt, displaying what resembled blood stains across the product. Many believed that the sweatshirt offensively referenced the tragic event from May 4th, 1970, when members of the Ohio National Guard opened fire, killing 4 students and wounding many others protesting against the Cambodian campaign during the Vietnam War. Kent State University released a statement accusing Urban Outfitters of using our pain for publicity and profit. The company has removed the sweatshirt from their website and apologized for any offense they may have caused. U.S. President Barack Obama has turned his efforts towards fighting the Ebola disease epidemic, which has dramatically spread through regions of West Africa, having claimed 2,400 lives in the week. President Obama says he plans to send 3,000 U.S. military officials to West Africa to organize workers and train up to 500 healthcare providers. The U.S. will also work with the United Nations Children Fund to send Ebola prevention kits to 400,000 families in Liberia who are in grave danger of contracting the disease. City Council member Chris Riley announced a plan to temporarily legalize peer-to-peer transportation companies such as Lyft and Uber until they come up with longer-term solutions. Although these companies have experienced a dramatic increase in popularity here in Austin, they are not in fact legal still. Some of the listed agreements in Riley's proposal include drivers telling riders how they will be charged before the trip and drivers undergoing criminal and driving background checks. The proposal will be presented in City Council next Thursday.
Great. I would love to see, those things come into Austin. So yeah. What does our weather look like, Rachel?
Well, Luqman, it looks like we are going to be seeing clouds and possible chances of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today, with a 50% chance of rain during the day and even more so into this evening. In that case, don't leave home without your umbrellas. Temperatures will be in the high 80s during the day and should cool off into the mid 70s by the evening. A 60% chance of showers will remain the same with a high in the upper 80s and a low in the low 70s. As we near the end of the week, chances of rain will drop to 40% on Friday, with even lesser chances of precipitation throughout the weekend. Temperatures will remain relatively consistent, with highs in the upper 80s and lows in the lower 70s. Although we will be seeing mostly cloudy and overcast days over the rest of the week, you can expect to see some sunshine once again on Sunday.
All right, thank you, Rachel. Now, don't go anywhere because when we come back, we'll show you why Rachel and I deserve to be on Dancing with the Stars.
That's right. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Good Morning Texas. Well, I think I'm a pretty good dancer, but, we went to Texas Ballroom.
Yeah. You've never had dance lessons before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense because when we did go out to do some salsa, it looked like you were a little lost.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look.
Students are flocking to the dance floor to learn how to groove.
The Texas Ballroom Dance Club holds a free week every semester to give students a chance to try out some moves.
The president of the UT organization, Evelyn Gaussine, says it's a chance to spark new passions.
I didn't know how much I liked dancing until I joined, and I like seeing people want to come learn to dance. That's my favorite part.
Dances like the waltz, salsa, and swing are taught by local instructors.
For $50, students can join the club for an entire semester.
Then individuals are paired up as couples to get fancy on their feet.
Social Chair Elizabeth Jackson says the classes are a chance to learn a new skill and to make new friends.
So many people that come and try out, even if a lot of them don't come back, it's just fun to try out something new.
Rachel and I joined in the dancing to test our own skills on the floor.
We were not the best, but it was a great opportunity to have some fun and get our bodies moving. We just got done learning salsa here at the Texas Ballroom.
Yep, and next we got a chance to learn some swing.
We're definitely looking forward to practicing some more.
Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for more Good Morning Texas.
Okay, fine. Maybe I was a little lost too, but here today we have Evelyn, Victoria, and Eddie here from the UT Texas Ballroom Club to show us how it's really done. Welcome.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome. So, can you all tell us what is Texas Ballroom?
Texas Ballroom is a social dance organization. We focus on social dancing, but we also have 2 competition teams. So we're basically just a club that wants to teach everyone how to dance because it's so much fun and we really like it.
Awesome.
So how long has the organization been around and giving these lessons to students?
We've actually been around since the 80s. There used to be 2 different dance organizations. It was UT Country Club and also UT Us Ballroom. And then they decided it was a great idea to merge both clubs together, and now we teach everything now. So.
Great. And you mentioned how there's a competitive team. Can people do this for leisure as well, or what kind of teams are there?
Yeah, we actually have 2 different competition teams. We have a ballroom competition team and a country competition team. We send our ballroom team at least out of state once every semester to compete in different collegiate competitions. And we just started our country competition this semester.
Wow.
And we're sending them to different country dance competitions around the U.S. as well. But we are a social dance group, and that's what we strictly focus on. That's what we encourage mostly. If they're interested in competing, they can do that as well. But we're mostly a social dance group.
Awesome.
Okay. So we did salsa that day, and then we got some jitterbug swing as well. What are the other dances that y'all teach?
We also teach waltz and tango, which is ballroom, and we also teach rumba and jive, which is Latin. And we also teach two-step and West Coast swing, which is country.
Cool.
And what is the most complicated dance to teach?
I would definitely say West Coast swing because it's the most contemporary. It's not categorized by the genre of music. You can dance R&B to it. You can dance anything to it, really.
Awesome. And what's your favorite? What's all y'all's favorite?
Rumba and salsa, probably.
I'm with you with the rumba.
Quick step and waltz.
Okay.
I like.
Mine is West Coast swing and salsa.
I love that. I love how y'all's answers were just so classy and professional. I feel like if someone asked me what's my favorite dance, I'd be like the wobble, or shake leg. Yeah, I'm learning on that. I'm learning how to do those kind of dances.
Yeah, I just kind of freestyle when I go, so I mean, just do whatever. What are the favorite dances with people when they come in and try to learn?
Well, our most crowded day is definitely Tuesday, which is salsa and jitterbug. I think lots of people go out and salsa at night on the weekends. And then country, two-step, especially in Texas.
Okay, yeah. Do dancers seem like they're free whenever they come around, When they come and learn, are they relaxed and go into it?
Some are pretty nervous, but you get used to it.
Right. And how many people usually come to y'all's classes? And I understand there's also an exec group too.
Yeah.
So explain that.
We have about, I'd say 15 to 20 couples consistently come every night. Of course, we start off with so many. We start off with about 100 members, but then as the semester gets busier, people can't make it. Our executive board is made up of 13 people. There's a lot of us, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Awesome.
So what about the different instructors that come in and dance? I know it's professionals that come in and teach, right?
Yeah, we have 5 different instructors. We have
Wow.
Yeah, we do 1 for every night, and additionally 1 for our ballroom comp team.
Okay, cool. Well, stay tuned. When we come back, the Texas Ballroom is going to show us some salsa.
Woo!
Yeah.
So they've already told us what classes they like. Now we're going to have them demonstrate.
All right, Emily, take it away.
Okay, cool. We're actually going to teach you guys how to
Oh.
kind of give you guys some
Okay.
steps. So Victoria, you're going to be dancing with Luqman,
Okay.
and Eddie, you're going to be dancing with Rachel. Woohoo! So guys, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your right hand and put it on her shoulder.
Okay.
Under her arm.
Okay, wait, on her shoulder.
Under her arm.
Oh, okay, I was like, see, we're already messing up. All right, okay.
Take your left
Right here?
hand and hold it at her eye level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and guys, you are going to start with your left foot, and you're going to take one step forward with your left foot. Ladies, you're going to take one step back with your right foot. So ready, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then guys, you're going to step back with your right foot. Ladies, you're going to step forward with your left foot. 5, 6, 7. So the count to this dance is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We skip the 4 because we figured we don't need it.
That's where you do the little hip movement,
that's
right?
okay. That's a little hip
Yeah,
shake.
all right, okay.
Guys, we're going to start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 6, 7. If you guys want to add a turn, you can on count 5. Guys, you guys are going to raise your left hand and you're going to invite her to turn. So ready? We're going to do a basic step and then you guys are going to try a turn. So ready? 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 6, 7. Yeah! Okay. Okay, so, great. We're going to try that again, just for funsies. Guys, just a tip, general tip, whenever you guys want her to turn, don't force her to turn, because girls don't really like that. But girls really like guys who can dance. So,
And lead.
Yeah.
So attractive.
Yeah. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1. Oh, look at them getting all fancy.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
We're figuring out. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to step.
Yeah.
We're figuring
And you just kind of like shake your hips whenever you feel like
Yeah,
it, or whenever the...
That's mostly the girls' thing. She wants to like,
All right.
throw a hand out.
Okay. All right, see? Oh, okay, we're moving, we're moving. Yeah.
And it's all about eye contact, am I correct? Like, you don't want to look at your shoes. Because I'm pretty bad at, like 1, 2, 3 on my shoes, but I usually 1, 2, 3 looking in the eyes, or maybe not even, well in the head.
Once I've got the movement, it looks like I've got it now, you know? All right, okay. Now what else can we do? Can we just throw them out, you know? Let them twirl around and then come back? How do we do all that? Or is that more complicated?
That is more complicated.
Okay, we'll save it for another day.
Yeah, we will save it. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
Beautiful, I like that. And then what do you do once you're done? You just kind of like...
After you guys are done,
Hey!
I always say thank you. No matter how
Thank you.
Say thank you for dancing with me. It was a pleasure.
I'll see you around. Pleasure. That's awesome. And so, and for Texas Ballroom, you don't have to have a pair when coming to class. You can always just kind of meet someone there to talk to.
Right, yeah. You don't need anyone. We rotate partners. That way someone always has someone to dance with. You don't need any kind of shoes. Just show up. Your first class is always free. And it's fun. Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank y'all so much for coming out.
Yes,
That's all we
treat.
have for today. Thank you for tuning in for Good Morning Texas. And from me and from aGLIFF Morning TX.
Have a nice day. Have a marvelous morning.